Yeah, we always are stoked when we get brand new guests on the show with us, as is the case today. Scott Maskin, the CEO of SUNation Energy Incorporated, their ticker symbol SUNE. He's harvesting the power of the sun. Scott joins us here on the Big Biz Show. Scott,
how are you? Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, thanks for having me today. We have a lot of mutual friends, actually, on the San Diego side.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Well, friends with Mike are, depends on.
Soon to be enemies.
Hey, talk to us. It's so funny because since all the provisions in terms of solar in California and everywhere else were really a moving target for so long, we've kind of forgotten about solar as it relates to popularity and not only an investment, but it's in terms of energy. Talk to us. You guys are right in the middle of that business, and it's not slowing down at all, is it?
Well, we refer to it as the solar coaster. On any day, it's up and it's down. And right now, I will tell you that it's a very resilient. I'm 23 years in, so I've seen the dips and the climbs. But right now, after the one big beautiful bill and the pressure it's put, it's like this is when all the hands are woo. We'll go. So we did the climb.
Are you so talk about what you guys do? You guys are regional, aren't you? This is not a national show. The national program is kind of a regional sort of approach,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're a public company that the roll-up strategy. Probably 50% of the industry, the solar and storage industry, is represented by thousands of regional players. That makes up about half of the industry. The other half is the big players like the Sunruns and whatnots. And our thesis was always to roll up the other 50%, the really good operators, the community, people that are invested in the community and whatnot. But primarily, we operate, thankfully, in two of the highest kilowatt markets, New York and Hawaii, on Oahu.
Hey, Scott, you guys are end-to-end in-house service, right? From designing to installing to all of it. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, listen, I'm a master electrician by trade, but, from the first phone call in and all the way through to the referrals that we get after, we do it all. Nothing is subcontracted out.
Scott, as far as the business and the way the area that you're operating in is advancing from a technological standpoint, is it happening at leaps and bounds? I mean, you think about the first solar panels and the first solar systems that were installed to what they look like now, and they're light years apart.
Yeah, I mean, my first system was on my house. I did it with my wife and a buddy of mine, and it was Kyocera. Literally, there weren't even any parts to put it together. We built the mousetrap in 2001. It was the 14th system in New York State. And so you could say I'm an early adopter, and at that time it was all really, tree huggers.
Yeah.
And then it flipped into a whole different range of return on investment. And now, it's such a distributed group of people. We have people that buy systems for their children, as a gift, as a housewarming gift and whatnot. But it's at that time that house was a Kyocera 165 watt module, and today we're installing REC modules that are at 440 watts on a house.
I think what's interesting here is that there's still this gold standard certification that has been from the beginning. That's kind of keeping this thing serious with many investors and many homeowners. Talk about what the solar 3.0 is going to look like, because I think we really are in a 3.0 going forward.
Yeah, as much as I like to talk about, we're a very distributed company between C&I, commercial stuff, residential. Service is a huge growth opportunity for us because companies are going in and out of business kind of quickly. So we service them as well. We do roofing in-house, but 3.0 is going to be, solar's not going anywhere, but it is going to participate and be a meaningful participant in the whole energy future. And that's going to include nuclear, and it's going to include natural gas. And that the idea that we're going to get off fossil fuel, it's just not realistic. But solar is going to play, and storage especially, is going to play a meaningful role. It always has, and the technology keeps going. And ultimately, one of the things when I lay my head at night, this small business in New York that I founded in 2001, $42 million a year to just the local residents of Long Island or saved and not spent with the utility. And that's kind of meaningful. And I'm just, that's one small piece of the pie. So that's important.
Scott Maskin is the CEO of SUNation Energy Incorporated. His ticker symbol is SUNE. I know a lot of people here in Southern California, Scott, love the fact that you've got a lightning bolt in your logo.
They're dead to me. They're dead to me. They're dead to me. Don't even talk about the charge.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Scott, you said New York and Hawaii. Last time I checked, Hawaii does not have blizzards or anything like that. So as far as solar in New York, is it a misnomer that in the wintertime it doesn't work?
No, listen, this winter kind of was crappy, and we had snow cover for quite a few days, but it works. Everything that we do is on a yearly basis, not on a monthly and not on a weekly. In Hawaii, whereas New York, oh wow, I'm gonna have to update that one. 42 million right now. Sorry, 2025 was a great year.
No worries.
In New York, everywhere's a little different. In New York, it's snow. In Hawaii, believe it or not, it's storms, it's rain, it's mold. They just went through their stuff with fires.
Yep.
In Texas, hail.
Sure.
So,
yeah,
but it works.
You're dealing with all the different, obviously the natural elements, but I think a lot of people just think, oh, well, if I don't have sun, my solar's not going to work for me.
Hey, Scott, talk about your company a little bit. What do you guys, what's going on with you as a company in terms of all of this, as you call the solar coaster and so on and so forth?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like, we're always facing something. We had a great 2025. A lot of the stuff was sucked forward because of the tax credits that were going away. There's a little bit of a lull behind it. It's starting, we're cyclical also by season. Like Q1 is always typically a slower start. But at the end of the year, we're cranking. This is just the way it is all in the industry as a whole. But our business is so diversified. We're like, I hate to use the word bulletproof, but the C&I space is insane right now, where people are just trying to get in under the gun on the tax credits. We do a lot of schoolwork. You can't. I've seen too many companies that they're either a residential company or they're a commercial company or this and that. You kind of got to have it all, and it all goes back to, in my theory, customer experience is what is going to drive this decision, no matter what.
I've got a really, really close friend here in San Diego who's looking to get solar. I'm not going to mention his name, but his initials are Mike Costa. So, Scott Maskin.
Well, okay, so because of that, you say that there is my co-sister company out there in your neck of the woods.
All righty. Scott Maskin, CEO, SUNation Energy Incorporated, ticker symbol SUNE.